How to hire the correct SEO expert or agency. Number one, very important. You should not hire one individual. Now, we've been doing this for, 15 years or whatever it is. Hiring one individual person, SEO is everything that comes together to create SEO. So what that means is technical SEO, on-site SEO, page speed optimization, user experience. Google's big on that. And then content. You need a SEO content specialist. You can't just have content thrown up on your site. It has to be, certain percentage of passive voice predicated on how long your blog is. Anyway, there's so much criteria that goes into it. And then to kind of finish, a backlink expert. I just threw up a lot of information. So how can one person be an expert in all of these different categories? That's where you should have an expert in all of them, which equals a team, right?
Number two is analyzing some of their current clients. With a new agency or an SEO expert, I would say, hey, can I get some examples of some websites that you've worked on? I would go on web.dev/measures, a thing called Page Speed Insights with Google. And so what it does is it analyzes it for 4 different areas to show you what's going on. And all those things that you listed, it's going to be helpful for if there's things wrong with pictures, with the coding, and with page speed. You can actually understand, I can trust this agency because I've seen their work and I see where it's being analyzed on that source.
Number 3 is converting keyword strategy based on real-time data. There's gonna be a lot of companies out there that can give you whatever information and you don't know if it's up to date, if it's accurate. You wanna have a converting keyword strategy. It's not keywords like, hey, cookies. I'm brand new, just started out, I wanna sell cookies. You look up the keywords and cookies is a really competitive keyword. You're never gonna rank for it. So you're gonna spend all this time and energy going after that keyword, never get the results you want, which is more sales, right? More people going to your website. So start with low-hanging fruit. You're gonna convert, build some domain authority, and then you can build up to actually those bigger, harder to get keywords. That's what we mean by get the strategy based on where you're at right now in real time and how you're gonna grow to be the big company you wanna be.
Number 4 is making sure you look at the data coming from Google. Anyone can create a deceiving report that doesn't actually display what you're looking for or the correct answers. They just put up fluff, okay? We specifically use agency analytics and we hook up Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Google Business Profile, Majestic, which is a backlink tool, to look at all of these things and have it in one central location so we can't change it. It's coming directly from them. The reason why this is important because a lot of SEO experts and agencies will say, oh, look at this, we did this amazing thing, and you're like, okay, but how did that help me? We try to be super transparent with going over what their data is saying and saying, this is where we went really well, here's where some areas where we needed to improve on, here's the strategy moving forward.
Right, and then putting it in terms that you understand. And if you don't know what your company is saying, don't just say, okay, you're the experts. Some experts are telling you whatever, right? Number 5 is SEO is a mid to long-term play. Now, I want to harp on this a little bit because a lot of clients think, okay, hire a company 1 year, okay, they did their job, fulfilled their deliverables on their contract, see you later. That's not what it is. If you see these big, giant companies, they want to grow to dominating the market. That's what you want, right? Anyone that types in anything relative to your business, you want to be the guy, right? So that's what we do is you're always having these 1% changes on the monthly calls every single month. You're having these calls, doing these sessions, if you will, and you're wanting to improve. But realistically, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're set up for, monthly, quarterly, yearly. And then at the end of the 1 year, you want to make sure that you have a big overhaul of, okay, what did we accomplish this year? What are we going to be doing in year 2? Again, 1% increases. That's why these companies 3, 4, 5, 6 years in, they look like they're dominating the whole world because they've been doing SEO for 5, 10 years.
Number 6 is the communication with the company. So I feel like a lot of SEO experts and agencies don't communicate enough. Like I said, they give you the fluff of like, look at this positive, but they don't tell you some of the negatives. There's some things that are happening. When starting a relationship with an SEO agency, you guys should come up with how much you're going to be communicating and what they're going to be communicating to yourself. What we do is once a week, we say, hey, what's going on? We wanted to check in, give you some updates if you have any new things happening happening with your company. And then every month we have a call, and then also every month we give them the report on what's happening. And then in that report, it goes over exactly what you talked about. Here's some of the stats that are happening. Here's the deliverables we talked about, the content, the backlinks, the on-site fixes, and what are we doing moving forward to get to the next month. When you lay it out like that, all you're doing is being super transparent, having them understand what's happening. That's a lot of the times where it's hard when hiring an SEO expert agency, because you're like, are they doing the work? Are they getting things done? But when you're communicating more, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, and usually you never know. It's always like this, oh, what are they doing? What are they actually providing? You become a number. That's why a lot you cancel, because you're like, hey, I don't know, I don't know what he's doing. I haven't talked to him for a while, right? If you guys like this video, go check out How Long Does SEO Take?